Hello, Trends family. Oh, wow. Wow, my people are here already. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Julie Stitch, you are welcome. Thank you so very much. Yes, here and waiting. Thank you so much, Queen. Thank you. God bless you for joining us today. Ma'am Liz Labode, thank you so very much for joining, Queen. Thank you so much. Yes, 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 our people are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome you all to Trends with Octavia. Here we cover celebrity gist, content creator gist, and world news, and any topic that is worth discussing. We also talk about real life stories. We cover where we do a sit down video covering real life gist. My transmission here, you can hear me. Oh, I did not. I noticed I didn't put thumbnail, and I'm streaming with the same device. That's why. So I had to switch off the other live stream. Then I came into the studio. Then I saw there was no thumbnail, so I had to put thumbnail, and I wanted to go live. And StreamYard will ask you to schedule again for the future because it has already passed the time that I was supposed to come live. So that's why it took me a little bit to uh yeah. So yeah, that's why. Or else I would have been up faster. Yes, welcome, welcome. That's our barrister in the building, Oyoyo's World. Thank you so very much for joining us today, and welcome everyone, our silent watchers. So, on today's topic, no, I'm just starting. All right, so sorry, my little one just walked in again, but let me see if we can do a quick 1 hour before I go. So this is 4 o'clock. So let me see exactly 4 o'clock. So let me see if we can get 1 hour here and then we go. So thank you also very much for joining. Hold on, I'm trying to wait and then we will start. So as the title suggests, we are still on Kora and Justin upcoming court case, and we want to talk about how Kora Obidi helped Justin over the years because we constantly heard Justin on several videos talk about how he was a fantastic and a good husband, but we saw that his actions did not prove that, right? So those are some of the things that we will be getting into on this live stream because JD and the gangs of people that he recruited, they've done their best to try to convince people and to make people look at Korra as the one that had the issue in the marriage. And I believe that's one of the reasons why most of the people and I mean people, most of the women that followed him because for one, they thought Cora was a bad person from the presentation that JD gave, and because they were not sensible enough to see that he was actually lying and trying to manipulate them, they just believed everything he said, hook, line, sinker, and they did not bother to do their own investigation or to be patient enough to see that over time they would have been able to see the kind of person that JD is. So we know that their court case is coming up on the 19th, if I'm not mistaken, on the 18th of 19th of August. And that is the case between Justin and Korra, where Justin claims that Korra and her Koreans destroyed his business. Now, remember, a few weeks ago, we were on live stream and we were talking, and one of the things we addressed was the fact that JD allowed his license, his chiropractor license, to expire without doing anything about it. If you're just joining us, please don't forget to like the live stream, share if you have somewhere to share to, okay, because we need to also make videos like this to go viral because his cohorts are doing the most to put the wrong impression in people's minds concerning Kora Obidi. And from what we've seen over the years, we know that she has not done anything to these people or her ex, but her ex will keep egging these people to go ahead and create such videos, okay, that will make his ex-wife look bad. Okay, So JD will come and state, I was so good, I was so caring, I moved from Oregon and I went to California. Who does that? That is a big what does he call it? This thing he did, sacrifice. I made a huge sacrifice by moving from where I was, moving to California, a state that I know nobody, I have nobody, I don't do this, I don't do that. He will say these things, and people are like, oh wow, look at this man. He's such a good man. And why did she behave the way she behaved? You know, anything that he can say that will make people look at him as the fantastic one and look at his ex as the terrible one is what JD would for sure do. And he did that very well. He loved it. He enjoyed it. So now we will touch down and see who helped build who. So that court case will be coming out, and we've seen that he has his likes of his mother. Is coming up on the 19th, where he wants to prove that Korra destroyed his business. So for that reason, he needs a compensation. I don't remember how many $1,000 he's asking for right now. Okay, so I can quote on that, but I know that he's asking for compensation if he's able to prove that Korra sent her Koreans and whatnot to destroy his business or his businesses, and not only him, that of Freda and the other woman that is a restaurateur, and multiple other people in these are his words, these are JD's words, multiple other people that she destroyed their businesses, now he can earn and whatnot. And I had said that JD allowing his license to expire and leaving it like that for some weeks before he now went to, I don't know if it was up to a month, but let's just say some weeks roughly, before he now went to renew his license again, was on purpose. JD not wanting to have clients is actually on purpose, because JD will try to prove that, oh, look at the difference. Look what I earn now in a year compared to when I was still married to her and everything was good. Welcome, 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 Treasure Gist. Yes, welcome, sis. Welcome, Queen. How are you doing? How's family? Thank you so very much for joining us. Yes, Treasure Gist is another one with multiple gist, hot trending gist on what's happening with celebrities and people online. So please catch up on Treasure Gist, because she is giving us videos back to back, back to back. Okay, so yes, if you love celebrity gist and all of that, go ahead and check out Treasure Gist, because you will be seeing gist. You'll be seeing gist that me and Oyoyo when we're not covering. Okay, we're talking about back to back gist. Welcome. Thank you so very much for joining us, sis. Thank you so much. The host, the analyst, not be smart, you know. Would they analyze here, not be smarting? Okay, so we saw how, JD came out and played the game of, oh, now I don't have a job. I used to earn $300 a week. I was such a fantastic husband. I moved, sacrificed everything to move all the way to California to build her career. And then when we go back to JD in his tell-all, 2024 tell-all, because that tell-all, he has done it like 10 billion times. We can't count anymore. It's uncountable to infinity. But let's go back to the one he did in 2024 when he did his tell-all. Remember, JD will keep saying things like, I was building her up. I saw that she has talent. I decided to film videos for her, edit videos for her. And I also decided to go get a deal with Snoop Dogg. And who is the other American star again? And Korra said, F you to Snoop Dogg, which we know if we go and get Snoop Dogg now, to ask Snoop Dogg does not know who JD is. That's for sure. But anyways, he's the one that was trying to. So JD consistently tried to give this impression that he was such a good husband and father that he sacrificed. But let's even leave the father part, because do I have to even tell you that part? Because you all saw what happened with the kids. And this man did not defend, protect, or do anything, because if he had done, then this investigation that we hear is going on, we will not be hearing about it. And Krista would not have been able to be running her mouth on social media after doing those terrible things to the children. Right? Okay, so let's leave the father part. Let's focus on I was a good husband. Because this man kept saying that from the first day that he came out and announced that he was divorcing Korra. 3-4 years counting down the line, he's still sticking to that line of talk, okay, that he wants to convince everybody that he was good, even if we know that his actions does not show that he was or he is. a good man or was a good husband, right? Mhm. So Korra, on the other hand, would not say anything when their divorce and everything started. Korra wasn't saying anything. But when you go back and check their videos, Korra kept doing things to promote this man. How Korra will keep referring to this man as a doctor, 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 even though we know he's not a doctor. He's not. He's no doctor, and that's something we know very well, that he's no doctor. But no, do you understand? Oyos was a treasure. How far? And the sun is not. Okay, give me a second, please. Let me quickly do something to keep the little one busy. Okay, just give me a second. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. Sorry, that's getting suntan, and I don't want her to sit directly under the sun because the sun, trust me, the sun in Greece is super hot, and the heat in the island today is beyond. Okay. So sorry for that short break. Okay. Sorry, if you're a parent, I know you understand. Apologies. Okay. MTA, welcome, Queen. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Thank you so much. The Lord, that man, husband from hell, absolutely. But he plays the husband of the year, as he used to wear that T-shirt that says "Super Dad." Super dad that did not defend, neither did he protect his children. All of that we will be discussing today on this video, on this live stream. Uh, really, today is Igbo's Day. Really? Wow. Shout out to all the Igbos in the building, and shout out to all the Igbos that are going to watch this afterward, and shout out to all the Igbos worldwide. Igbo kwenu, Igbo kwenu, kwezenu. Ndo. God bless you all. God bless you all. Igbo amaka. That's how they say it, right? Congratulations, congratulations. I didn't know. I would have hailed you people since, because at least I know Yoyo's Word and Treasure Gist are evil. So I would have hailed you people. I didn't know that today was evil's day. Pardon me. Wow. Treasure, you said you don't know say today na Evil's day. Say, oh, Evil's day. To enjoy the activity. Okay, maybe Evil's day in the US, Yoyo. Because what Yoyo said it today is Evil's day. Okay, just in your state. Okay, so okay, I understand. Okay. I thought it was a celebration that was going on worldwide. Yeah, okay. Happy Evo's Day, Bokwenu. Okay. Yeah, yeah, now I understand better. So JD, Pastor. So JD will keep presenting himself as this wonderful person that made all the sacrifice. And in mentioning, to be fair, if you want to tell a story, tell it the right way. Do not sugarcoat it. Do not try to paint yourself to be good, because if you're indeed the good person and you are as good as what you said, or how you're describing yourself, or how you're forcing it down people's throats to believe you, then my oh my, you tell the story the way the story is supposed to be told. And people would be able to say, wow, okay, putting two and two together, I can tell that the husband was good, the wife was terrible, or I can tell that the wife was good. Let people give people all the information they need to come to the right conclusion. But JD didn't do that. He kept saying how he sacrificed filming videos, editing videos, following her up and down because he saw she had talent, and he took her to Snoop Dogg and she told Snoop Dogg to F you. Like, he sounded like it was easy to see somebody like Snoop Dogg, somebody that built his career over the year. If JD is able to see somebody like Snoop Dogg, why didn't you go to talk about your chiropractor job so Snoop Dogg can connect you? You know that this man is lying. When you hear, you just know that it's a lie. Because you could tell him to connect all those his big friends, or connect people that needs those chiropractor services, and you'll be earning good cash. Because the more you meet Snoop Dogg's friends, from other Snoop Dogg friends, you meet other friends, and then you kind of insert yourself into Hollywood. Who introduced this man to Snoop Dogg? I can't remember the name of the other Hollywood artist, but he was trying to say he did everything. If you're confused why I'm talking about this person, yeah. So if you're confused when I'm talking about Snoop Dogg, is the way this man tries to build a story where he wants to make everybody to believe that, oh, I've done so much for my ex-wife, I was a good husband. But then we see you bashing this woman online, back to back, right? So moving on, Korra promoted this man, but not for once did Korra come out and say, but I did everything. But it was when this man did all of these things he did, when she was trying to defend herself, was even when she now said on one of the videos that even the page he had, she helped him to build that page. So the page that this man uses to bash her online and used to recruit all these jobless, lonely women is a page that she built for him. So in other words, the income, the revenue that he derives from videos and things like that are revenues that she made it happen. Because if somebody will introduce you, and mostly we're talking about umbrella. If you go on YouTube, you will hear the word umbrella. If you have someone and you're under somebody's umbrella, they will push you, and you will not start from zero the way somebody that don't know anybody will go. Because when you create videos, they will share. They will give you shout out on their own channel. And if they are big names, they are popular, they have the traffic. Lucky you. Lucky you, because your video is getting to a place where on a normal day, because these social media apps, they don't start promoting you just like that. They don't promote small channels the way you will see Mr. Beast here. You will see, name it, what's his name? Casey Neistat and the rest of them. Tayo Aina, Wodemaya. Let me mention some Africans too, since I mentioned Mr. Beast and and Casey Neistat. So they will not just be promoting your videos the way they will promote all these people that have millions upon millions of following. So when you have somebody that is there helping you to promote, it is not a small thing. Except you're somebody that don't know anything about content creating. You think content creating is small, then people like Mr. Beast are able to give car as gift to people and whatnot. All of that was made possible by Mr. Beast creating contents on YouTube. And then if he's getting endorsement, whatnot, but that popularity came from him being a YouTuber, a content creator. So Korra worked hard to build herself to get to that level where she now has people that love her, people that enjoy her content, people that enjoy the craziness that she will bring in. She will talk about all those was things, and they will laugh, be on her live stream, show up. She said, let's go clean, let's go do this, get ready with me. Whatever Korra creates, her music, she will come, talk about her music, talk about a project she's working on. All these things, she took her time, her talent, but then she didn't stop there, because she came into her marriage with full mind, open mind. She was supporting her husband. Money was coming in, JD was in charge. Why is he not traveling anymore? Every day he was here, he was there, he was traveling up and down, because the money was there. He was living the baby boy lifestyle, flexing, grooving, enjoying himself. What changed? Ask yourself that question. What changed? I will tell you. What changed is that when the ex-wife said, "You will not be in charge of my money anymore," that was an issue. And remember the video that he did where he came out and Korra was on, both of them were lying down on the bed, and Korra said, "Oh, we've been fighting all day." And she said, "Why don't you?" And he responded and said, "Why don't you tell them why we're fighting?" And Korra said, "That's our personal business. That's our private matter. They don't need to know. People don't lie." And he immediately said the reason why they were fighting all day. He was not ashamed of himself that they were fighting all day. I'm trying to give her some business idea and some business advice. She's not listening. She thinks she knows everything. Now, you that is giving business advice, you have nothing. The person that you were giving business advice has been able to create content, save funds, and she has bought a place for herself. She has other businesses from what we know going for her, home and abroad. But you, Oga business advisor, business admin, business analyst, business, what they call them, that knows it all. You've not been able to achieve anything, yes? So, sorry, I have my little one, so sometimes I have to mute and listen to what she has to say to me. You know, YouTube with kids, I have to mute because yeah, YouTube is very protective of little ones. So JD will keep acting like he is the all and all, and he did the most sacrifice for this woman. But one thing we have seen that that we know that is constant, the fact that this man keeps taking his ex-wife to court because he knows he does not have access to her money anymore, and now it's the time for him to actually do all he can to make sure that she loses all her money. But we will pull up and read some of the promo that Korra did for him. Okay, some of the promo that Korra did for him that this man will never ever talk about, that he will never ever want you to know. Okay, because let me tell you, as a content creator myself, every time somebody shouts you out, somebody share you, you have to appreciate it because it is not easy. People, you pay for somebody to share your video. Okay, there are some content creators here on YouTube that before they share, if you see any video shared to their community page, you have paid money to them. They just don't share you just like that. MTA said how Uncle Snoopy got into here. It's JDO. MTA, did you forget? He's 2024. JD's 2024 tell all when he was telling us from how him and Korra met in China to how they moved to Nigeria, then moved to the US. He got to the part where he was telling us when he started telling us all he sacrificed for his ex-wife, that he will never mention what she sacrificed for him. It's always what he sacrificed. That's why I'm doing this live stream. So we talk about what she also sacrificed. But then he started, and then he said that when they moved to the US, you know, from filming videos, they were trying to get better equipment. He was advising her what to do better. Remember how he said he used to even edit her videos to make her waist move very fast, so it would be like she knows how to dance very well. In other words, he was trying to say she doesn't know how to dance. And then he went to the part where he said, oh, he even introduced her. He tried to get her a deal with Snoop Dogg, and he mentioned another name too, but I can only remember Snoop Dogg. And then he said when Korra got there in the meeting, that they went to have meeting with Snoop Dogg and his team, they were now telling Korra to slow down on the shaking of Nyasha, just something silly he said. And then Korra said that's not going to happen, F you, and said F you to Snoop Dogg and left. And only his gullible people will believe that lie story he told, because who knows JD? That JD will know where Snoop is to even have an appointment with Snoop, to even sit on a table to now start talking about business or whatnot. you know. You said she put it in court papers too. Or what if she put it in her court papers? Which one about this case? About the case on the 19th. The case on the 19th is JD taking her to court saying that she ruined his business and all of that. So yeah, it's him suing her. This one is coming up on the 19th. Yeah. So this month is really packed with a lot. So Justin will keep doing the most to make people believe that, oh, I have done so much for this woman, and this is how she paid me back, you know. But then look here, shout out to King Esther. King Esther just posted some screenshots from when Korra was promoting, and you know how many followers Korra has on Facebook. And here it says how to avoid vesicles recti in pregnancy. The proper way to get up with, and then she said, Doctor. She tagged him with Dr. Justin Dean and June Dean. That's what she wrote here. So she's trying to, tell people if you're pregnant and you're having this issue, you want to do her husband is there and he knows how to deal with issues like that. And you will see him standing behind her. She's standing wearing a crop top, with her pregnancy belly showing, and him standing behind her. That's a post done by Korra, 20th of June, sorry, 20th of January 2022. Okay, so this woman constantly promoted her this man's business. Another one here is helping, and she tagged him. So you don't even have to go type in his name to start searching and anything. His name is right there, showing in blue in the post she made. So you just click on it and it takes you to his page, and you can follow his page and then ask for his services. So she said, helping Dr. Justin Dean recover from this too much forearm or something. And she said, for a person who asked about migraine, here is the link. So somebody asked about migraine. She dropped a link that that shows drjustindin.com/ blah 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 there, which is a link of something that has to do with this thing. And then she went down and said, and then she tagged skincare and beauty and whatnot, and she tagged the other page. The other page was building for the kids. That now, fast forward to 2024, in his court document, he had added that the court should grant him full access to the children's page, which is the Atina Dean and June Dean page. Right? He wants them to hand that over, and you can see how she was promoting him, and that's her children's page. But now in 2024, he wants everything, yet he was a fantastic husband. So you see, this is another post where she was promoting him, and this one is she posted this one on 20th December 2021. The first one I read was January 20th, 2022. Then hold on. And the third one is February 2nd of February 2022. Said Dr. Justin Dean and I having a fevers and crap, blah 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 and whatnot. But she will always tag him in her post and always talk about what he does and stuff like that. Okay, always tagging him. 19th of February 2022, clearing up the kitchen is there. He's also there, showing Dr. Justin Dean where the girl before Athena comes in and all of that. Always she was promoting him, promoting the page for her girls, right? So these are some of the things that this woman did, and other things that are in her book. If you bought her book, if you've not, you have to go buy her book and read her book so you can understand some of these things. But what is the point we're trying to make? Is the fact that this man, when he started recruiting people, the one thing we know very well that this man did was to make everybody believe that he was the one doing everything for his ex. And she did not contribute, neither did she do anything for him. But this man did not speak about how he was in charge of their account. That's something that many people will not do. you're going to be working and then somebody else is going to be in charge of your account and spending all your money. No damn way. No damn way. And then when she wants to buy something or do something, the next thing you'll be saying is, you cannot do this. I'm advising you business advice. I'm giving you business advice. Are you serious? Julie said, I always seen disconnect in their marriage. He never loved. It was obvious because she was always excited and always there to present him and always, talk good and spoke highly about him. And you could tell that she really respected him. And I think she still does have that respect, some to an extent. Okay. Even though some people will cut the hell out of him when he started with that his nonsense, she did this, she did this, she did that. But no, she did not. She still sometimes referred to him as a doctor and whatnot. And whenever they are always together, he likes to say things to kind of shade her. You understand? Meanwhile, she tell us, then he would like to say things to shade her. Okay, so I totally understand, Julie State for saying that yes, there was a disconnect. I feel like JD came into this picture believing that he would be able to manipulate this woman for a very long time. And what I think this JD had, and this is just my own opinion, is he wanted her to work, work, work. When he started seeing that good money was coming in, because remember, that's one thing that JD never stopped to stress. How much money his ex was making, how much money Korra was making, how much money Korra was making. There is nothing he will say without referring you to how much money Korra was making and how much money Korra was making. So I feel like that is a huge part of the case, of the reason why he was upset at her and mad at her. But I feel like this man wanted to just bring this girl over, work. They've already started seeing a little bit of money. He feels like, okay, by the time they get to the state, they settle in very well. Over time, more money will be coming. And yes, over time, the contents got better. They were, they understood the way to work with the system to get more views and whatnot, create they know the kind type of content that they will make that brings in more view and whatnot. And the algorithm started favoring them. Well, them they were still together, but Korra, right? So this man wanted to earn so much money, make a lot of money, and then be buying properties or starting businesses that he might be starting with just his name. That's what I think. He would start those businesses with the money coming in from the post from the account of Korra, and he would transfer to his own personal account. And she might not even know that he has that personal account, or even if she knows, he will act like, I don't have anything in there, it's just my job. I'm not making as much as you. And then she will not be paying attention to that anyway, because she was earning very well on Facebook before this drama. Now that she's banned, she's banned for 5 days, and the other one 3 days, I'll be 5 days, or stuff like that. But anyways, then she was earning. There was no this level of social media hate. It's just people that didn't like that she doesn't dress properly, and most of them don't just go so much highest. They will call her a prostitute, a shower, and this and that, and move on. All of that is still engagement. This all they're giving, but she could deal, with that. Then this man would have started a lot of businesses and done a lot of things that by the time Korra would have realized it, it would have been too late, because everything would have been on his name alone. Meanwhile, he would have been using her money to start up those businesses and buying those properties and doing all of those things. But he will not include her in them. Then when he sees that he doesn't have any more use for her, he's now financially stable where he can be sleeping at night and he's earning, have several Airbnbs, going to real estate and anything else that he thinks he can do. Then he would just toss her out and she would be in the street, destitute. That's what this man wished for that woman. That's why every time you watch their videos, you will see that that connection is not there so much, where you see like lovey-dovey doing things together. Yeah, she comes in with the energy, but he was always like, I really don't even want to be here. I'm just here because of the money you're making. You understand? So he was always kind of sluggish and kind of, like, I don't want to be here. I don't want. all the time. He's like, he's moody, his face is weird, the type of smile he keeps is weird. That's why you will see him when they're like around their friends when they were dancing. He will be busy looking at the other person more than the way he's looking at his own wife, even though they're all together there dancing. I like a lot of weird things that he did. So a lot of people caught up to his weird behavior on time, but the wife, as at that time, did not catch up and didn't know that this man had a plan. Hmm. Julie says himself, my British accent would sort that man out in 2 minutes long. So it is really weird that this man comes out all the time to scream how much of a good person. If you are a good person, okay, now you're no longer with this woman. Shouldn't you have at least considered the children and not go to recruit all these people that will come and destroy your ex-wife? Shouldn't you have done something that will show that, oh, I'm considering my children also, okay? So I will not be fighting with my ex all the time. But this man will keep doing things that will make her lose money, because to him it is better the money is not in your, if it's not going to be in my pocket, it is better that the money is not also in your pocket. And to think that he doesn't really have any work doing with his chiropractor. He doesn't have clients. We don't see him doing anything. He's not creating any content that shows that he really works like that. He's always at home. He's always out here walking around and just doing nothing. Okay. So where he's earning, go buy me coffee, donation and whatnot, she made him popular. She made him popular. That's why he always has her name in his mouth. But yet he wants to pretend that he's the one that sacrificed everything. The fact that this man cannot come out for once in his life and say the truth really baffled me. You cannot come out several times. You want to claim that you're telling a story, but every time you tell the story, you're never telling the story straight. You will always say it in a way that it will favor you. It is always from one court to another, from one court case to another, one restraining order to another. You're getting a restraining order against her that she did what to you. Like, the man is just unbelievable. The fact that he said, I'm going to deal with you, I will never stop. And he has kept that for 3 to 4 years now. He's been true to his words when he said he will never stop. And that's exactly what he's doing. He wants her to lose all her money so she will not have enough money to save for those children when they grow up. How are you a fantastic father? How are you a fantastic father? The case of Crystal is one that he should have done something about. No. And he could have used that to actually proven that he is actually a good, father, by fighting and defending his children. Well, how do you fight and defend the same children that you gave out for people to use for content because they were donating for you? Because they were if somebody's you're gonna do good for somebody, the person is going to ask you to bring something. It just simply means that the person is not a good person. It's not. And don't be shocked that after they go to this court on the 19th of this month, August, if things don't turn out the way JD wants or likes, he will go back to the calendar, try to plot and set up something else that he will go and report in court, and back to square one. Here they go again. And this sadly might be happening until those children are grown enough to start calling him out on his BS, telling him that we see these things and we know that you want to make it look like it's our mom's fault, but with all the evidences and everything we know, it is not our mom's fault. It is actually your fault. You are the one that is actually doing things to actually, make our mom look like the bad person. That this man is earning money today is because of Korra building his page for him. Thank you so very much. If you're just joining us now, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and let's have this conversation. That this man is making small money from Facebook, from ads, and people sending him stars, or people donating, contributing to him even having people that he comes online to chat with, is because she helped him to build this page. She helped him to build the page to where this page is at. right now. So tell me, what hasn't this woman done for this man? What? Giving you all the money that was coming in, you were buying, spending, even transferring her money to your personal account. All of that she kept mute. But you kept doing the most. And yet you want to come out and talk about how a fantastic person you have been. How have you been a fantastic person? Because the last time I checked, you are still benefiting from her own hard work. You people got a divorce. She was the one that paid you $50,000. She was the one that paid $40,000 for your student loan. That after she paid that $40,000, you refused to pay the rest of the money that is left. And you play that you were smart. They're gonna waive it away for you with the new government coming in. They're gonna waive some stuff, and that's how you're gonna, get that to be waived out. But she didn't think that way. She didn't think to cheat the country, cheat the state. She paid the 40,000 for you. So that is almost $100,000 there that she spent on your head, and several other money that we do not know about that she had spent, that she is not actually talking about, because you are the one that is very loud. So because she doesn't come out and actually talk about things the way you do, you think that people don't know that this woman has actually supported you a lot. And if she's the type that talks, go in, maybe she has also been supporting your family, your parents, and whatnot in that farmhouse you people have in Oregon. But JD will always come out and try to paint her to be the bad person. But you're still using if you're that angry, why did you not just shut down that Facebook, delete it altogether, and start afresh? Start a new page. Let's see how long it will take you to grow up to 900 and something. And because of your wickedness, instead of you to grow from 900 and whether 14 or what you were in, to grow to 1,000,000, you're going down. You're going down. Every other day, you're losing at least 1,000 following. What is that thing? What makes you think that you are such a fantastic person if your following is going to be going down when other people are trying to build their own up? You're building yourself down because of the kind of wickedness that you have. Every month, when you talk about your ex-wife, you're making a lot of view, a lot of people are coming to watch you, and that translates to engagement. Facebook keeps promoting you, and that's how you'll be cashing out. Imagine if you were not, there. Like, imagine. Give me a second. Imagine if that Facebook was not in existence. Imagine if that Facebook was not in existence. Sorry, this one is distracting me. If that was not in existence, tell me how JD would be surviving right now. Because he doesn't want to work, and now he wants to go to court and get settled. And in his mind, oh, maybe I'm probably going to make another $50,000 with this case coming up on the 19th, and I will have money to spend. So every time he finishes spending all the money he has, he thinks of something that he's going to sue his ex-wife about, and takes her to court and try to see how he can extort money from her. Like, I don't know how this man really thinks. And with all of the things that we've seen, the blackmailing, the backbiting, and all these things that he has done, he still thinks that he can actually make somebody to believe that he was a good supporting husband when they were together. He thinks he can convince people that she never did anything to help him. It is strange. He's a shifty. He's not even a doctor. Exactly, but it's the way he feels about himself. He really thinks low about himself. I think he has a huge self-esteem issue that he has to bank on that doctor title. And once you remove that title, there is nothing else there. His life is that empty. And that's why you see the kind of people that also follow him are people that their own lives too are very empty. So they all benefit, they all feed off each other's negative, empty energy. And they come up with this story where you see people like Miriam Awolo and the rest of them are screaming, and he took it to the America. And no, it's what? Is there a place where they said the gate is locked and people cannot get to America if they want to go by themselves? How many people do we know that went there by themselves? So what makes you think that she won't have been able to go to the US by herself if that's where she really wanted to go? But in them screaming all of these things, they will never see the truth and say the truth. That's the part that pains me about this. And that's why this man is able to lie to this set of people and they will come out running their mouth. If not for him, if not, what do you mean if not for him? She was the one making more money. He is the one from there. Yet he does not have a home to say, this is my house. I bought it with my own money and I built it with my own money. He can't. But she that came all the way to the United States had been able to buy a house for herself and her children. And yet he kept saying she thinks she knows everything. I was trying to give her a business idea. How far did your own business advice, how far did it take you? How far did your business idea take you? It's just really weird the way his mind, works. It's very strange the way his mind works. Very, very strange. I just want people to remember that whenever this man opens his mouth to talk, people should also think of the things that she sacrificed, the things that she did to build him up, the promo she gave that he's still benefiting from every single day, whether he's online, he's not online. People are going to watch his videos, people are clicking on his page, engagement, go to his content, and at the end of the month, or the 21st of the month, or I don't know if they pay 21st or the 20, or the end of the month, Facebook will pay him and he will get his paycheck. And that paycheck is coming from her because she helped him to build that page. She gave him that Facebook presence that he has, you know. Hmm. And go back to the farm. Jellies will get him Wella boots low, a welly boot. Oh my goodness. He doesn't want to leave, but yet he doesn't want to hustle. He just does not have it in him. He's not those like, there are men that cannot sit idle. They cannot sit idle. They're always thinking of what to do. They're always working, doing something with themselves. But this one, he does not have that zeal. He doesn't have that drive. He needs somebody to push him. And even when you push him, he just likes to benefit off of other people. He's like the leech that would just latch onto you and suck up all your blood. That's what he is, like a leech. That's what JD is like. A very good sucking blood that just goes to suck up people's blood. Because look, from him and his ex-wife going their separate ways after he has benefited all the things he's benefited up with his Facebook page and all the promo. And when you go to his website, her photos and all of that are still there. All the promos she did for him, he didn't take them down. He still has it on his website and stuff like that. Okay. So people that will see those things and they think they have similar stuff for the advert and the this thing she did for him and whatnot, that's him still making money on his website off of her images and stuff like that. And she's not even bothered. But yet he comes out and runs his mouth and acts like people cannot see or understand that this woman did more for you. And then this set of people want to come out and say, yes, he's the one, he's the brand, he's the brand. It's only when he talks about her, that's when he gets traffic. Only when he talks about her, that's when he gets traffic. The same way he wanted to use Lolo too, but the Lolo was smarter than him, and instead she used him to grow her page, gain traffic, and make money. When the money came, what did she do? She went straight ahead, used the money to buy a home and better her own life, and not him. The same with all those other women. Miriam said he's still owing her what, $25,000 or how much, or I don't know, that she mentioned that he's owing. So as you can see, it is just weird that this man does not want to work or do any single thing for himself, but he just wants to be in that position where it will be either this woman funding his lifestyle. When he's tired, he moves to the next one. That one will now fund his lifestyle. The same way he was following Summer up and down to every program, holding camera for Summer up and down. Tomorrow he will come and tell you that he's the one that made Summer. The same way he said about his ex-wife. And all these people, they will work and they will donate, they will do coffee party and everything, and they will go and send him money on PayPal or send money to him via other means. And he just wants to sit in that big house that he does not need because his ego cannot allow him to go and rent a home that he can afford. But no, he wants to get a home that is so big that he cannot pay the rent in California. And then tomorrow he's going to say, oh, it's in fact not even tomorrow, because he has already said it, that is she that ruined his business. He does not have this, he cannot do this, and they have to go to court. Every 5 minutes they have to go to court. Every 5 minutes they have to go to court. I just want people to remember that when this man starts running his mouth, telling you all that I did this, I sacrificed that, she has done more for him. She has sacrificed more for him, and she still is. Okay, because she's the one holding their children afloat. Okay, he's not paying for anything, she's dealing with everything. So if she had to rely, if she was as lazy as him, tell me what would have happened with those children? Tell me what would have happened if she was as lazy as he is. So as you can see, remember that the everything that you need is right there. Starting with his Facebook that he still uses to earn money till this day. Till this day. And he will continue for many years to come to still use this Facebook. And if he was smart enough, he would have been able to grow his Facebook with positivity and be earning more. And that is thanks to Korra Baby. But yet he wants to come out and say he sacrificed, he did all of these things, and she sent her people to destroy his business. But meanwhile, evidence that is out there proves that it is his own people that went and destroyed and messed with stuff that she was doing. They kept bashing her, kept reporting her page. They will celebrate whenever she's demonetized, whenever her stars are deactivated. They will party and celebrate that they did it. They will openly talk on their live streams and their videos, explaining to people how to go and report her page and all of that. And he loves it. He loves it. And now he wants to go to court and ask the court to 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 force her to pay him money for compensation. Like all the things he said to tarnish her own image, she being somebody that is out there, music, dancing, and all those stuff that she does. What makes you think that you did not mess with her own business? All of the things you said, you think that was not interfering with her own business, but yet he has the boldness to go and file the nonsense he filed. Seriously, he is really, really strange. Really, really strange. And I'll be rounding up very soon because 1 hour, like I said, we'll do this, and it's 4:53 because we came in exactly 4. So we've been here 53 minutes. So I'll be rounding up exactly 5 o'clock my time. But I wanted us to come in here and talk about how vindictive this man is. Every other day we're hearing about a court case, a court case, a court case. JD will not stop. Yet he wants to come out and tell people how a fantastic human being he is. No fantastic human being behaves the way this man behaves. Anybody that cares to listen, he will come out and tell them, oh, look, I did this. Oh, look, I did that. What are you saying? You videos, evidences are flying everywhere. Even people like Lolo that worked with him are now calling him name and saying how of an evil person he is. And not only her, several other people came out spoke about how he deceived them. But yet he's still going with this facade that, oh, I'm such a fantastic, I sacrificed my this. So tomorrow, if he's able to manipulate things and get them, he will like, oh, I'm justified because I sacrificed. What did you sacrifice? What did you sacrifice? You did not sacrifice anything. You're just a person that would not let go, because all the people that divorced the same year that these two people got their divorce, most of them must have moved on. How many do you see coming online and venting, ranting, talking about their ex every day? This man talked about, oh, I'm going to create content that is educational. Ask yourself the question, where is the educational content that JD is creating? But instead, he finds something about his ex-wife to post about. He finds something about his ex-wife to talk about. Oh, how she travels. Where did she find in all the money? How she this, how she that, how she took money from people for GoFundMe. Oh, she's going to spend it in Hawaii. And then he too took money for GoFundMe and never came out to tell the people about a lawyer. His bestie, Crystal, also asked for GoFundMe, buy me a coffee, Venmo, PayPal, and everything. People donated to her. She went to court with Korra. She did not go with a lawyer. So who is the person that comes and says one thing and does another thing? There is so many questions to be asked. So for those people that think that, oh, it is actually Korra's fault, it is actually Korra's fault, ask yourself, why is Korra not the one out there bashing her ex the way the ex is busy bashing her? Also ask yourself, why Korra is not the one coming out to talk about all of the sacrifice that she has made? Because she doesn't think that is necessary. But this man will try to force it down people's throat that he is a good person. So people don't question him about all of these multiple cases he's filing against her all the time. If they're not calling the police, they're sending CPS, they are going after her page. There is always the witch hunt is too much. It is too much. So as the 19th approaches, I pray that you all will remember to pray for Korra, because I have said it before. This man doesn't look like somebody that will slow down at any point, and anytime soon. So don't expect that to happen. It will not happen anytime soon. And that is exhausting for you to keep going to court every other day. You have court dates. After their divorce, they're not supposed to go to court for anything else, because they also have settled the case of the children, where they both have 50% custody with each other. There was no other reason to take one person to court. No, there wasn't. Even him ganging up against her, she did not sue him. She did not do anything about it. So I don't understand what this man is up to. I don't understand what this man is up to. So just remember to pray for Korra, because this is really tiring. This is frustrating. And the same page that she built for him is the same page that he's using to drag her. The same page that she helped build, that he's using to cash out, he's using to make some money, because he has refused to do his chiropractor job. So his Facebook is what is bringing money. And through his Facebook, he met this lonely set of women, and these lonely set of women are also donating money for him. All of those is thanks to his ex-wife for creating a page for him, making him popular, that he's able to now meet these people that he's now using to fight against her. And these people are able to keep him afloat. If not for her, where would he be? If not for his ex-wife, where would he be? Because he has no talent. He calls himself one of the best chiropractor in California. One of the best chiropractor in California cannot be this lousy and have so much time on their hands. If you're so good at what you do, you will be absolutely busy. That you will not have time to come and be bashing your ex on the internet 247 to earn revenue. So remember to just pray for Korra, pray for Korra's lawyers, pray for Korra's children. And as the 19th comes, let the right thing be done. Let the judge, whomever is in charge of that case, see through JD and understand the game that he's trying to play. Because severally, yeah, severally, he had said in his own words that American court system. So he is trying to take advantage of the American court system. He just goes in and lies to them, tells them anything he likes, and that's it for him. You understand? So that being said, I will end this live stream here. It's exactly 5 o'clock, and I said we will be doing this for 1 hour exactly, and it's an hour now. Thank you also very much for joining me. Thank you for those that came in from the other channel, the conversation we're having there in Entertainment Daily to over here. Thank you so much for those of you watching my replays. Thank you so much. God bless you very much. If you have not subscribed, you love our analysis here, please do subscribe. And as you're watching the replay, also drop your comments in the comment section, the way we're interacting here, people that call us live. I want to say thank you so very much, Julie Stitch. Thank you so very much for joining us today, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you, and thank you, MTA. Okay, thank you, Julie Stitch. Thank you, ma'am. God bless you. Thank you, MTA. Thank you so MTA Cameron. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today. God bless you. Oyoyo's World, thank you so very much for joining us today, ma'am. God bless you. Treasure Gist, thank you so very much for joining us today. God bless you. Who else was here with us? I don't miss the name. Liz Labode, thank you so very much for joining us today, ma'am. God bless you. And all my silent watchers, those that came in, okay, thank you. God bless each and every one of you. And I will see you all on the next one where we have another topic to discuss. And there's a playlist. If you miss any of the gist about Korra versus JD, you can catch up on the playlist on the channel and you can bench watch all the videos there on the playlist. Thank you also very much. God bless you. And I am out of here. Thank you all. And please catch up on the yesterday live stream, or if you've not seen it, it's yesterday. Yeah, I think so. We did the live stream yesterday. Also, yeah. So catch up on that one if you've not caught up. And if you're just coming in, please watch from the beginning to understand what is going on. Okay, so let's just wait to see what happens on the 19th in the case between Cora Obibi and Justin Dean. Thank you also very much. I'll see you all later. God bless you. Remember to pray for Cora and her kids. Thank you so much. Blessings.